We'll have fun. And I got my Sheen magazine. You see
Ooh,
there?
yes.
Cabaret Obscura. Is it? It's not. Is it Italiano?
No, I think it's California. So
Okay. I think we're getting ready to start. All right, welcome, ladies. And if we have some gents, that's cool too. We welcome you to the Black Room Hair Experience. So I know everybody's still trying to adjust to what we were just talking about earlier, the new normal of things. But hey, where there's a will, there's a way. And we want to thank you guys so much for just logging on. And I hope you're ready to have a good time, ready to sip some wine. We'll talk about that later. Got my cup ready. I got my purple hair ready. And we have some of our amazing sponsors here. Before we get into that, I got to get my mic, honey. For those of you who don't know who I am. Hold on, let me turn it on. Wait a minute. Okay. I go by the name of Stichiz. It's not right if I don't have my mic with me. So pretty much I am an on-air personality, an artist. I love things that are cool. I love making people smile, and an author as well. And just everything that is cool, everything that the Lord wants me to do, I'm probably just going to do it. But enough about me. What you're going to experience today, Hair 101, from wig it to natural hair, honey, to learning really how to start your business, understanding the times that we're in, seeing if it is the right time for you to start something. So we're going to speak with some amazing influencers, even from hair loss to how to grow back them patches. If you got any, honey, don't be shame about it. We're going to tell you how you can grow it back. It's going to be all good. And just a tidbit, if I go in and out of accents, I told Dizzy this earlier, it's like, it is what it is. When I grew up, I watched a lot of TV. I go in and out, just bear with me. But something I really want you to remember. So ladies, you with me? If you say the word natural at any point in time, why you oohing? Why you oohing? Kristen oohing already. If you say natural at any point in time, here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get your favorite drink. If you're not drinking right now, it's fine. Just get you some water. I got, where my glass at, chair? I got my little water. I got my water with me, okay? So you have to sip, 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 sip. So if you say the word natural, you're going to have to sip, sip. Mm-hmm. Say it with me. If you say the word natural, then you're going to have to
sip, sip.
Okay. So we have our rules of engagement. And don't forget, there are a lot of vendors that you can check out. And of course, you can check out our DJ. We want to give them a special shout out. Exclusive City. Shout out to you, DJ. We appreciate you. Spending them good vibes. So we hope that you guys enjoy. And at the end, you'll have an opportunity to ask some questions to all of our, even from our sponsors to our vendors, and also even to our panelists. So if you have like a cue card, I have mine ready right here. I already got my questions ready. So just get your little cue card and remember your questions, because towards the end, we'll have a portion for you to do a short Q&A. So hopefully you guys are ready. If you're ready, say yes, bitches, we ready.
Yes.
Are ready.
That's not what I said. If you're ready, say yes, bitches, we ready.
Yes, bitches, we ready.
Okay. Ready. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to introduce our amazing sponsors. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this hair experience and being involved. So I guess I'll go first to Miss Izzy. I see you got some nice wine in the back there, so talk to me. What we got going on, honey?
Yeah, sure. So I work for Cellars. We are a wine company, and we really pride ourselves on giving you wine that is, I guess, designed for your taste. So you take this short little quiz, and then we'll kind of determine what kind of wines might be best for you. So I'm super happy to be here. We are the reception sponsor, and excited to have all the panelists try our wine today.
Beautiful. So before we get to Sheen Magazine, a little bit about your wine. So wait, you actually match people's personalities with the wine?
Yeah, so the quiz is actually, so like a wine quiz, it sounds intimidating because some people don't know anything about wine, and that's okay. The quiz is all about what you like. So the questions are like, what kind of chocolate do you like? What kind of tea? How do you enjoy a glass of wine, either like on the beach with some friends, or whatever it is your experience is with wine. And then we take those and we'll match you to the best wines for your taste profile. So I like to think about it like almost like a music service. Like if you use like Spotify or Apple Music or something, when the more you listen, the more those curated playlists get better for you. That's what our boxes do. So you go back, you rate your wines, and then once you rate them, we're like, okay, well, they really liked this one, didn't so much like this one, let's pick something better for them next time. So that's how it pretty much works. But yeah, we pretty much use those ratings, and then we make all the wine. I guess like our winemaker makes it themselves. So we take our customers' feedback, and that's how we choose what to purchase next. So it's a super interesting way, I guess, to learn about new wines or learn about yourself and your wine experience kind of along the way.
Oh, that's cool. So can I ask you, like, for one of the questions, what kind of wine would I probably get?
It depends on your taste. I mean, if you like sweet wine, sorry?
Somebody who's a little crazy. Not all the way crazy. A little bit.
I don't know. I mean, if you like sweet wine, probably like a Riesling. If you like dry wine, maybe like a Petite Syrah. I know we sent over a cab that's pretty fruity. Yes.
Obscura. Did I say it right? Obscura.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes. I will show. Can you see? Can you see, gang? Okay. Okay. Just had to do that. I feel like when I talk about wine, I gotta talk like this. No? Okay. Cool. So, and where can people go if they wanted to sign up and take this quiz? Where can they go? I know you guys are going to be at the vendor area, so they'll be able to do all that shabazz. But since you're here with me now, where can they go?
Yeah, we actually have a specific link for everybody who's attending today with a special discount. And that link is right on our banner at our vendor booth. So you can stop by, check it out, ask questions, kind of see if it's right for you. And we can chat a little bit about wine or whatever else comes up. I'm a pretty talkative person, so I'll probably just keep you there for a minute. But yeah, the vendor link or the Bright Cellars link will be on our banner. Otherwise, just brightcellars.com/BLK. And that'll take you right there.
Beautiful. So we'll come back to you, Izzy. Now let's go to my sister from North Carolina. Are we from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I'm sorry. South Carolina. So talk to me, Kristen. How are you? And again, we want to thank Sheen Magazine for jumping on board. Tell us a little bit about Sheen Magazine.
Yes, thank you for having me. My name is Kristen Harris. I'm the managing editor at Sheen Magazine. And just a little bit about Sheen, we're the ultimate beauty guide for the modern day woman. So we cover everything from lifestyle, fashion, hair, beauty, anything you can kind of think of, we cover it. And we've been around for about 12 years.
Beautiful. And how did you, this is, I guess, just a personal question. How did you start working for Sheen Magazine? How has been your experience?
It's been really awesome. I think that it's really interesting just getting into a space that is for everyone and also a specific group of women. So it's it's been awesome and just elevating and making sure that we cover things that honestly aren't talked about often.
Beautiful. So I guess this is a question for, well, before then, I know you guys got to see, you saw it back. Don't do that. You saw that Sheen Magazine. Come on. And you guys also be at the vendors booth as well, so people can go there and check you guys out. And if people, will you have a link provided at the vendor booth as well if people want to subscribe?
Yes. If you go to our vendor booth, we have this copy of the magazine on sale right now. You get a subscription as well as a mask that is branded with Sheen Magazine.
Beautiful. You see how I'm doing that? See how I'm doing?
You need to be our professional page turner because you're killing it right now.
And you're with the senior editor, honey. I love it. So let me plop this beautiful bean footage right here. Okay, so let me get back to you, ladies. We talked about this briefly before with the pandemic happening and this quote unquote, this new normal of working. How has the pandemic impacted each of your businesses? Whoever wants to take it first.
Do you want to go first?
I can go. Yeah, it'll be quick.
We're chatting now. You have 10.
Yeah, perfect. I guess with the pandemic, a lot of people, because we ship wine to your house, it became very convenient to be able to just quick take a quiz and then have it shipped over. So we kind of exploded a bit. It was a little overwhelming at first, but we ended up kind of tackling it once come, like, I would say April. So we did have a moment there where it was a little bit too much, but everybody's been working from home. All of our stuff is online. So it's been a pretty easy transition that way. But we have like tripled our wine creation at this point.
Oh, wow.
Just
That's awesome.
so many people are thinking that it's super convenient, which it is. So we kind of just blew up, but in a good way.
That's awesome. And I guess I'll ask you, Izzy, as well, if you can answer this. What has been some of the best feedback that you received during this pandemic, and something that you might have learned throughout this time?
I think some of the best feedback that we have gotten is from our members who are longer time members. So they joined before the pandemic started. They were really thrilled because they knew that shipping was going to take a little bit longer, and it was going to be a little bit more so than our regular timeline. So I think they were really excited that we were able to communicate throughout the whole thing, rather than just, you ordered, you'll see it when you see it.
Okay.
So that was one of the best things that we learned. And I think that taught us the value of transparency. So we're working on now just being as transparent as possible with all of our processes in ways that we haven't really before. So that's kind of what we're taking away from it now that shipping times have sped back up. But that's kind of what we're doing.
Do you think that, and then after this, I'm going to go to you, Kristen, as well. Do you think with transparency, because of social media and everybody having a way to comment and having a way to express themselves, is it good or bad? Or have you found do you get where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
And how have you been able to, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think there's definitely a line that every business kind of has as to what they want to share and what they don't want to share. And I think our line was at a spot pre-COVID where it was a little bit more reserved, and we kind of took pride in keeping that to ourselves. But we've learned that people really value, and especially the younger generation, they really value wanting to know where everything is from. I mean, I'm the same way. When I buy something, I want to know where it's from, who made it, how the process was.
Who did it? Who did it?
Yes. Exactly. So I think we're finding that it's becoming more of a value than it was before. Especially there was a lot of businesses that had issues with communication and shipping, and they just didn't really let anybody know. And I would be upset about that. So I'm glad that we took that route. And the way that we're going, we are kind of changing our views on what transparency looks like for us.
Nice. So what works for you and what works for your business? But right now, people are happy with their wine because it's coming to their door.
Yeah, 100%.
Beautiful. Thank you, Izzy. And now I'll go to Miss Kristen. Tell us how Sheen magazine has been doing throughout this pandemic. How has it impacted your business, if at all?
It has. And you know, the saying, media is 24 hours a day. Well, I really started to feel that recently. Because of the pandemic and because we weren't able to move the way we used to, we did launch a Instagram live show. So we do that times a week now. Honestly, just a bunch of media stuff, because everyone has been getting so creative online. We've been really able to tap into all of that.
That's awesome. So do you think you would have done those Instagram lives prior to COVID, or did it kind of force you to come up with it? It would have came eventually, but it kind of forced you.
I agree. Yeah, it literally was like we were thinking about it, we were talking about it, we were dabbling in it for so long, and then COVID hit, and it was like, ooh, we got to get it together. We got to get it together. We got to work this on out. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And I guess I'll ask you the same question. What were some of the things that you and your magazine and your team kind of were able to learn throughout this transitioning? Is that a word I can use through this time? This transition, because you have to adjust or you don't, really.
I'll kind of say the same thing Izzy did. Like, it is a lot of transparency, knowing that if we're having technical difficulties, if we're having issues, just being upfront and honest about it, because like you said, people want to know exactly what's going on. And if that can't be provided, then why are we doing it? So I would say the same exact thing.
Beautiful. And I think it's really important for people to see like businesses can still thrive throughout this time. And like you said, Izzy, and you, Kristen, as well, like your businesses are still running and it's still operating and people love the product. I guess that it comes to that bottom line, right?
Yeah.
Is it the product?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Very much
People have to love it. So anything else that you want the beautiful people out there to know about your product and to know about anything about you, really, and what they can expect from what they receive from you? I'll get to Kristen.
I'm sorry. I would definitely say just look forward to, if you do follow Sheen or if you do subscribe to the magazine, just look forward to honesty and transparency, because that is what our publisher wants to make sure that the voice of Sheen is.
Beautiful. And I'm helping somebody out there because I know some people are tapping into their creative abilities. Are you guys looking for writers, or are you looking for people to submit stories or anything like that?
Yes, definitely. On our website, there is a button where you can submit a story anytime.
Hey.
Tell us where you want it to go, and then from there we'll decide. So definitely, and we're always looking for freelance writers. Even if you just want to submit one article, anything would be great. Mm-hmm.
And you might have touched on it before, the range of stories that you're looking for at this moment. It's not just strictly COVID, but tell me some of the things you're looking for.
Always fashion stories, beauty stories, lifestyle, health, anything that you can kind of think of that would be triggered to the everyday modern woman.
Beautiful. Awesome. And last but not least, Miss Izzy, anything that you want the beautiful people to know about your product and what they can expect beyond what you've already mentioned?
Yeah, of course. We just always want to push that you don't have to be a wine connoisseur or a sommelier to get into wine. We hope that there's a wine for everybody, and that you'll find something that you love. But we, like I said, are always trying to be honest and transparent. And if you do have any questions about us, about our service, about where anything comes from, we are happy to address that and kind of just have a chat about everything that we do.
Beautiful. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for chatting with us. So please, if you're watching, we're going to ask that you're going to be at the vendor area so you can check out their booth, and definitely click on the link if you want to submit stories. Subscribe to Sheen Magazine. You can subscribe to our Bright Cellars, and it comes right at your doorstep, and you can take the quiz to see what kind of person you are, and they match your personality with the wine. They match the wine with your personality. That's like cool. Yeah. Kind of cool. I kind of want to take that, but I'm scared a little bit, but it's all right. I'm scared a little bit. But thank you so much. Oh, and where can they find you? Follow you on social media. I know they're probably going to see it when they go to your booth, but you can tell me now. Where can they find you? Social media. I'll give it to Izzy.
I was like, which one? Yes, you can find us. We are everywhere. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We do Instagram lives like Sheen. So we make cocktails. We just talk about other wine related things. We've got Instagram TV, Twitter. I think our Instagram is gorgeous. I don't run it, but I wish I did.
Right. So definitely follow them. So Facebook, IG, Twitter, Google them. That's what we'll say. Google them, darling. And Sheen Magazine, where can people find you as well?
Twitter, Instagram is at Sheen Magazine, and on Facebook we are at The Sheen Magazine.
At The Sheen Magazine on Facebook and Sheen Magazine on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
Bada boom, ladies. Thank you. Anything else for the beautiful people, or you want them to go check out your booth?
Come to the booth, but thank you so much.
We need a dance. Run to the booth. Run to the booth. Run to the booth. Run to the booth. Okay, we love you. This is what you're going to get all day. So you got 3 more hours. So deal with me. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you so much for chiming in. And remember, guys, please go check out the vendor booths. You'll find, again, from Sheen Magazine, from Bright Cellars, our wine sponsors. We thank you guys so much. And of course, DJ Exclusive City is on the 1s and 2s, so you can dip and zap to different places. And I think this is kind of cool. Like, I don't know, you can still be jazzy or whatever and still like sit down at the comfort of your own home and still have a great time. So you can follow me as well at Stichiz Stitches. You can DM me if you have a question. Like I said, at the end, we'll have that question and answer portion. And please follow BLK Room Project. They do amazing events. It's pretty much like events that you haven't seen before, experimenting on events and just really taking things to the next level. And later on, hopefully we'll be able to chat with the two ladies that created the BLK Black Room Project. So in the meantime, I'm gonna get ready for our next panelist. We're gonna be talking about, I'm not gonna say that word because you're not gonna make me sip. That Natural. Did I say that right? Yeah. Did I spell it? I graduated, I promise. Okay, Natural, hair. That's what she's gonna be talking about. If you say that word, you're gonna have to sip. Ooh, you didn't make Stitches sip yet. So thank you again, ladies. Let's go on over and run to the booths and check everything out. Click on some things and check out the virtual booths, yeah?
Okay, sounds good.
Sign off. Love you for free. Ready? We'll do it together. Oh, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, honey. I'm loud for no reason. Whatever. It's fine. Thank you, ladies.